Do you remember the first machine you ever saw that changed your life? Well, here's mine. Liebherr 962. I was like 3 years old, but I still remember it vividly. And what followed was 3 decades of admiration for the brand, especially their incredible mining excavators. So of course, when Liebherr offered me to come visit their facilities a few weeks ago, I said, but before we get to see how Liebherr builds the biggest excavators in the world and some of the most powerful engines on the market, let's go through a little bit of history if you don't mind. Liebherr and Colmar, France is a long, ongoing love story since the brand established its first facility there in 1961. The location was strategically chosen for its prime logistics and close proximity to Germany and other key European hubs, the brand's primary markets. When Liebherr first entered the mining sector with the launch of the 981 in 1974, all of its excavators, including mining models, were initially built on the same site as the rest of its construction equipment. However, mining units were exclusively assembled inside a dedicated space known as Hall Number 8. But things changed in the late 2000s, when Europe's largest construction manufacturer decided to invest around 65 million euros to create the Liebherr mining division with a goal to expand its mining excavator production and strengthen its presence in the global mining sector. This move would mark a clear separation between the mining and the construction equipment divisions. Right around that time, Liebherr made another major investment in a new components production facility built right next to the mining plant. This site was designed to focus on heavy-duty diesel engines, both for Liebherr's mining machines and for power generation industries, and that's exactly where our visit begins. So, welcome in. Liebherr-Components in Colmar was founded in 2011, with the production facility officially opening 3 years later, in April 2014. While this sounds pretty recent, Liebherr's roots in the combustion engine segment go back much further than that. The European giant's first engine rolled out of Liebherr Machines Bühl in Switzerland back in 1984, setting in motion a tradition of in-house design and vertical integration that continues today. But to meet its growing production goals, Liebherr constructed a massive plant covering over 52,000 square meters. Of this, 27,000 square meters are dedicated to the assembly line and warehousing of components. The Colmar location produces 2 distinct series of engines, the D98 series and the D99 series. Both these series of engines come in 3 different configurations, V12, V16, and V20. It's between these walls that engines for the R9400, the R9600, and the R9800 excavators are built. The company's in-house combustion engines play a critical role in Liebherr's vertically integrated strategy in the mining sector, but the Colmar plant exclusively focuses on the design, the assembly, testing, and painting of the engines. They also take care about all activities such as sales, after-sales, and purchasing. The key components, such as the engine block, are produced 250 kilometers away in Liebherr's factory in Switzerland. Other components, such as injectors, high-pressure pumps, and ECU, are also fully produced in-house. Once the parts are transported across the border, they undergo tedious inspection before entering the production stage in Colmar. Building a 2,000 horsepower power plant like the D9812 requires over 2,000 components. These parts demand about 5,000 square meters of storage space, making this place look like an Amazon warehouse. The assembly is structured for maximum efficiency. Liebherr has segmented the process into more than 10 distinct stages, accommodating the complexity of engines like the D9812 used in heavy-duty mining excavators. As each engine is assembled, it progresses from one bay to the next, with each phase precisely timed. Running with a qualified workforce of about 300, Liebherr Components is strongly committed to improve efficiency and aims to cut the assembly time down in the coming months in order to increase its output. Once built through the assembly line, every engine undergoes what we call an operational test, where it's tested under real operating conditions. This ensures each power plant meets Liebherr's standards and aligns with regulatory compliance guidelines, confirming both the product's quality and its performance. And once everything checks out, the engines get a paint job, usually gray for mining and black for power generation. But those engines wouldn't mean much without the machines they're designed to power, right? So let's take a short walk and let's go visit next door, where Liebherr builds some of the biggest excavators on the planet. Remember the D9812s built walking distance from here? Well, this is where they get turned into power packs and then get fitted to giant excavators like this 9800 in production. Once assembled, you end up with this, 800 tons of pure engineering marvel. Designed to withstand the world's harshest mining environments, from the heat of Western Australia's Pilbara to the extreme cold of Argentina's Veladero, Liebherr's giant excavators have proven themselves over decades of continuous operation. Built for longevity, these machines consistently set industry benchmarks not only for performance, but also for advancing environmental responsibility in large-scale mining. As of 2025, Liebherr Mining offers 9 different excavator models, ranging from the 100-ton R9100 all the way up to the 800-ton R9800. The smaller workhorses, the 9100 and 9150 units, account for nearly half of Liebherr's mining excavator sales. These two models are built on a dedicated assembly line, allowing Liebherr to build an average of 2 of these machines per week. But when it comes to ultra-class machines like the R9600 or the R9800, that's a whole different game. Building those mining monsters requires production halls with 28-meter-high ceilings, overhead cranes able to lift up to 250 metric tons, and floors made of 1 meter of reinforced concrete. To make production more flexible and cost-effective, Liebherr uses a modular system called SKD, short for semi-knockdown. It allows machines to be produced as a kit, with modules pre-assembled in Colmar, checked, packed, and shipped to customer. SKD comes in 5 different options, from version 0.5, which requires only partial assembly of the machine, to SKD 2.0, where each key module is assembled separately and shipped with no prior machine construction whatsoever. Only machines that require specific customization or must meet precise customer requirements are fully assembled here in Colmar. Every machine that requires performance testing is put through its paces on Liebherr's own proving ground, located right next to the assembly building. Pretty much in the middle of the vineyards, this facility can accommodate multiple machines undergoing trials at the same time. Unfortunately, no filming was allowed the day of my visit since a new prototype was being tested on the proving ground, but stay tuned as this will be covered on the channel very shortly. In 14 years, Australia alone already commissioned over 50 units of the R9800 mining giant, the manufacturer's largest offering. Released in 2011 after a decade of development, this machine is a monster by any standard. It weighs as much as a couple Airbus A380s and rides on tracks made of pads, each one of them weighing the same as a Fiat 500 car. Transporting all the machine's modules takes about 25 oversized truckloads. Then, a crew of about 12 technicians needs roughly 45 days to assemble the giant piece of iron on site before it can take its very first bite of dirt. And once it starts, it barely ever stops. Of course, Liebherr also builds its flagship 600-ton model here, the 9600. Launched in 2021 as the official successor to the legendary 996, an icon since 1995, the 9600 is a leap forward in mining technology. Equipped with 2 advanced power packs like this one, the machine delivers a combined output of 3,600 horsepower and features a next-generation operator cab designed for maximum efficiency and comfort. Just like its big sister, the 9600's engineered with an operating life of 80,000 hours. Though in reality, many Liebherr machines have far outlasted that number. Some older 996 units, for example, have already gone way beyond that benchmark in the field. And by beyond that benchmark, I mean close to double the initial 80,000 hours. Currently running with 700 workers, Liebherr Mining in Colmar is the only location where the brand builds mining excavators. So whenever you see one of them at work in Australia, in South Africa, or anywhere around the world, just remember, it comes from here. There's something truly special about the first machine you ever connected with. It's a bit like your first love, your first car, or taking on a first road trip with friends. That first machine stays with you, and more often than not, it's the brand on this machine you end up loving for life. For the past 36 years, Liebherr has held a very special place in my heart, and the way they welcomed me this year, not just at their Colmar facilities, but also at BOMA in Munich this past April, only proves how special this brand is in every possible way.